Let's please welcome Brian Hurley. Brian.
Thank you, sir. I gotta be honest, I only took this class because I'm one fall away from owning this place. I had to sign 10 waivers to take this class. I'm pretty sure no one else signed one, but here I am. It is blinding up here.
Shit.
Blinded by the light, lit up like a douche. Oh, sorry. I always want to sing in front of a crowd. If you haven't realized it yet, I can't see well, and if you haven't realized that yet, I'm sure there's another act coming up. We talk about cognitive issues. I'm not going there, all right? If you can't figure it out yet, we'll work through it, don't worry. But I do need a volunteer. So is anybody close by here? I hear a laugh. You, yeah? What's your name? All right, your name is Jim. Jim, I have 2 requirements, okay? Do you have eyes? Yes. You can see? All right. First rule of comedy, this is good, you'll learn something, is that you're supposed to be able to make great eye contact with the room. Why am I here? So, Jim, I want you to work the room. And by work the room, keep your clothes on, stay in your seat, but I want you to leave no eye left untouched. Wink, smile, slobber a little, whatever works, it's cool. So, can you do that for me? All right, I have one other request. Is this too much? Okay, good, Jim. Thanks, Jim. Jim, comedians sometimes have a set list. And it's like an index card. It might just have phrases and words on them. So, for the second part, Jim, can you say something out loud?
Stuff.
You're in. All right, so I can't read. I can't see. So I made an index card. And, Jim, I'm going to hand this to you. Now, Jim, for your reading, I've numbered these things, okay? So it's going to be real simple. We're just going to follow it down the numbers, okay? Okay. What's the first one?
What can you see?
This is working out well. What can I see? So a lot of people ask me that, and it's cool. I get tired of answering it, but I'm ready to do this. So we're going to do a demonstration. Is that cool with everybody? Yeah. All right. So, Jim, and this is where I need you to pay attention to make sure the audience is in on this. So everybody, take your hands on your eyes like this, like binoculars, and look around. So I have some central vision, but I have like no peripherals. And then if you take your hands and put them on your side of your face like this. Jim, is everybody doing that? Cool. Bless you, children. Bless you. Take your hands. Now bring them down. Now do this, and then do this. Jim, are we in? Jim, your voice changed to a female. Don't do that shit to me. I can't handle that. So don't feel bad, because these little dots are nature's braille. This is how the blind read. This is how we find our way. So I'm just saying, if you meet somebody who's blind and you say, "Oh, can I help you?" They're probably going to try to grab your elbow. No. Just lean in. I never thought I'd make a Sheryl Sandberg joke during a comedy sketch, but lean in. All right, Jim, what's the second one?
You have spidey senses.
Thanks for asking. So do I have spidey senses? A lot of people think like all your senses increase. And, okay, I do. But here's the thing. So can all of you. You want to know how? This is amazing. Normally I charge people thousands of dollars, and this is given information in Hawaii, so I'm really just blowing my whole future here. But are you ready? No. Are you ready? Yes! All right, here's the deal. Put your fucking phone in your pocket. It's amazing. And take your headphones out. You can hear trains backing up. You can hear buses coming at you. Bicyclists from behind you. It's mind-blowing. Soak it in. I'll give you a second. I don't have much time, so work this through. All right, Jim, next one.
Dating with boobs.
Fantastic. So, I have a friend, and she's had a hard time trying to date guys in DC. Any guys in here, clap for me if you're on OkCupid. There's the fucking problem. There's like 3 guys, lonely, and their mothers won't let them online anymore. So, I I like a challenge. I'm like, okay, fine. You can't meet these guys. I could do it. I'm a guy. I'm relatively normal and witty, and I'll have boobs. So how could I fail? I'm like, okay, so what do you like? And she tells me, well, I'd really like about a 6-foot-tall Jewish lawyer. Look, I'd like my sight back, but that ain't happening. So I work on there. I'm like, okay, fine. Let me work on the profile. You need a good name, right? You gotta have something that's gonna appeal to people. I'm like, let's see. She's funny. She's outgoing. Let's see. She's smart. Hotels are sexy 18. Now, the 18 is critical because she's not 18, but every guy's gonna go like, bing, right? And so I'm like, okay, we gotta make a few profile updates. Things I can't live without are things I trust or love the most. Okay, 9 Inch Nails music, rope, gimp mask, save. Just sit back. This is magic. It's gonna work out, right? I did get replies, and guess who they all were? Republicans. That was on her short list of no's. So fine, I'll make it normal. What's up? What's next, Jim?
Bring out the gimp.
I already did that one. What's next, Jim?
Short and tall.
Short and tall. So I made the profile normal, I guess. And here's the problem. There's 2 types of guys on OkCupid. Some of them are back there, and then the other ones are these little sprite of a man. I mean, like 5-foot Tom Cruise, and they're just like yippy, little chihuahuas. They just want to like gnaw on you. I'm not sure what else they want to do. Like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. I want to go out with you. No, Smeagol, you're going to go back to your cave. And this is how, you're not getting any precious tonight. You're not getting in here. And then there's the tall guys, which most obviously they're very desirable for women. And short men, I don't know how you date. I have no idea. I guess you're just going to have to move to LA and become a Hollywood star or something. But everybody wants a tall guy. I want a tall guy. But the problem is these tall guys are so laid back, you have to check their pulse to make sure they're alive. I mean, they get nervous by winds in the leaves. What? Hodor! Hodor! Hodor, Hodor! Jesus, dude! You're over 6 foot tall. You don't have to do anything. Show up, unzip your pants, done. Jim, next.
Don't worry.
Okay, so I have set her up on a few dates, and how this works is I'll find the guys and then give their contact information to her, and she sets up the logistics. And every time she's like, well, I'm so nervous. And I'm like, well, okay, what's wrong? I don't know what they look like. Well, guess what? Neither do I. All right, Jim, I think it's the last one.
Need my nipples.
Question mark, right? That's supposed to be a question. Jim, you're fucking fired on the 8th one. Why? You were doing so well, it's a question. I could see there's a question mark. Now do it again like you mean it.
Need my nipples?
Thanks for asking, Jim. Not at the moment. But when I leave through this tunnel of doom, I may ask for it then. Thanks, everybody.